Hi there, I'm Ron Escafri, and I want to thank you for giving me permission to send you the 3 educational videos that will deal with the problems that most real estate agents have to deal with. They're entitled, The 3 Biggest Mistakes That Even High-Producing Real Estate Agents Make that keep them living from closing to closing, and how to prevent it. Before I start with the video of today, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what you will be expecting. One video is dealing with lack of effective marketing. You'll receive a second video in a couple of days, and the third video a couple of days after that. They're educational, there's no sale, they're all content. I'm hoping that you will learn something that you can use in your business the minute you stop watching this video. But you might be saying to yourself, well, who is he? And why should I listen to him? So let me clear that up for you. But first, I must ask your permission. I do have an accent. And from time to time, I might find that I missed a word, don't pronounce it properly, or whatever. Just bear with me and listen to the essence of what I'm trying to say. I've been in the real estate business since 1982. I'm one of you. Been a real estate broker since 1982, continuously licensed. I've owned 2 Century 21 offices. I've trained over 100 agents. I've ventured into the financial planning arena, own my own investment banking firm that put together real estate deals. I've been teaching and coaching now for the last 6 years. Written a book and Money for Retirement, because as an individual contractor, independent contractor, you are responsible for your retirement. So if you ever get a chance, look at that book, please. But today is not about the book. Today is about you. I just want you to know that I am one of you. I've done this and I've been doing this for a long, long time. So why is it that sometimes agents find themselves wanting to leave this business after they were so very excited in getting into the business? They've passed the exam, which is not easy these days, I understand. They've done their pre and their post licensing. They've joined a firm, but they're not making the money that they thought they would. At least they're not making the money in a consistent, predictable fashion. Hopefully, this video will help you to change that. One of the biggest reasons is lack of consistent marketing. But let's start at the top. As a real estate agent, you're in business for yourself. You're the CEO and CFO of this business. But oftentimes we go into this business and not even realizing that we're wearing many hats. You should use this business to benefit yourself, but you can't do it unless you organize it the right way to start. You must have a plan, a business plan. And I'm not talking about a 28-page elaborate leather-bound business plan. No, those usually sit on the shelf and just stay there. I'm talking about a 1-page, 2-page plan. I'm talking about specifically, and at a minimum, a marketing plan. Because when you sit down and you say, well, I'm going to earn $100,000 this year, and this is how I'm going to do it. Marketing is the key ingredient in making that plan a reality. And if you don't have it, that you will fail. I just have to be honest with you. You will not make it. So you have a plan. Well, the plan requires a budget. So you have to have a marketing budget so that you can consistently keep up with executing the plan that you design. Other than that, you're wasting your time. So as a start, when you get into this business, if you haven't done it, please consider yourself a business person. You're a realtor, but you're a business person. And as such, you need to run your business like a business. All right, now let's talk about marketing. Specifically, let's talk about the tools that you're using in marketing. The first one that comes to mind is your business card. Yes, every agent as a requirement must have a business card. I'm sure everyone on this video or listening to this video has a business card. Do me a favor, take it out, look at it, tell me what it says. Perhaps says, oh, my name is Mary Jane, real estate agent. I'm associated with brokerage ABC&D Realty. You have your contact information, and perhaps, just perhaps, you have a really, really good looking picture of yourself. And that's it. So when you give someone the card, tell me, what do you expect them to do with it? Because you haven't told them what you want them to do with it. So you tell me, what do you want the person you give the card to do? They're waiting on you to tell them. Well, you could tell them that you're in real estate, and if they have an immediate need, you're the person that they should be speaking to. But that's 6% of the people that are in the market currently looking for real estate services. So you're competing with 2,000, 20,000 real estate agents in Metro Atlanta or state of Georgia. That doesn't distinguish you from everyone else. So you said to them, on the card, of course, a message. If you are not currently in the market for real estate services, and you know someone else who is, please pass my card along. And if you yourself is not currently in need of my services, I'm going to ask you a favor. Add me to your contact on the real estate. You have to tell them where to do it. On the real estate, because they're not going to remember your name. When they're ready for real estate services, they're going to go look under real estate or realtors. So if you tell them what you need them to do on your card, you have now an effective business card that's working for you. A lot of agents says, I get a lot of my business from referrals. And I believe that. I did get some. And oftentimes I got some that were not that qualified. So I get referrals without getting quality referrals. So let me ask you, do you know what the referral source is saying about you? Do you think they love you? Do you think your last transaction went so well that you have created raving customer that will just speak volumes about your service? I suspect you think so. But is that a fact? Do you know for sure how they view you? I'm asking you that you do a little exercise. Ask your referral agents, your referral source, what they think about you. Do it in a survey. Send them an email. Just tell them, it was a pleasure working with you. I enjoyed myself. I hope my service was impeccable. But I don't know. I want you to tell me whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Just be honest. That's all I ask. Just give me an honest opinion and tell me how I can improve my service, because I want to be a better, more productive and effective real estate agent. When you send them that link, use SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey is a free service that will do a survey for you at little or no cost. When they come back, you'll be surprised to find out what they really think and the suggestions that they will give you to improve your referral quality. But let me tell you, that's not the end of it. Once you have engaged someone like that in that fashion, you need to stay with them. You need to use your email marketing to keep in touch with them. Okay? So please, find out what people are saying about you and try really hard to get an honest opinion. Search yourself. Look at your database. Look at those that you've served. Send everyone in there an email asking for their opinion. When you get it, be a bigger person. Look for the negative ones especially, because therein lies the gold. There is where you can find nuggets to use to improve your services. Not the one that just give you glowing testimonials. But when you're trying to improve your referral quality, you need to know everything, and the negative comments are as good, if not more important, than those that are not. So you've used your business card, you have improved your referral services. I'm sure you have a website. Every agent has a website, or if you don't, you should. WordPress is inexpensive. GoDaddy will do a website for you overnight. So there's no reason for you not to have a website. Some people spend a lot of money with a website, only to find that it's not effective. It's not effective because, to begin with, you yourself aren't sure what the website should be doing. And if you don't know what your website should be doing, your visitors won't know what you want them to do. Now, if you want an effective website, which I think you do, you'd need to have a website that talks about your client's need, your client's problem, your client's issues, and offer up yourself as the solution. Don't go beating your chest that I'm the greatest, I know how to sell, I know how to close, I've done this many closing and I have 10 degrees and 14 accreditations. Not really interested in that. They're not. They're not. If they don't have a problem that you can solve, they have no interest in what you're selling. So your website has to tell them what to do. First, you have to keep them on it enough that they will want to interact with you. But then you have to tell them. What do you want them to do? You want them to click and put their email name and email address so you can send them a free report? You wanted them to click and put their name and email address so you can send them updates on their closing? You want them to put their email and name and click and get a special offer that's coming down the pike? You have to tell them what you want them to do. Not just to say, go look at my listing. They may not have any interest in your listing. And again, remember, 63% of the people that you will be serving in real estate may not be in the market today. In my days in the business, we used to talk about farming. We select an area and we farm that area. And the word farming is very apropos, because when you farm, you plant seeds. You water those seeds. You watch them grow, blossom, bloom, and bring forth fruit. Doesn't happen all at once. You have different seasons with different fruits. You're in this business for the long term. So you need to be farming. Today it's easier. You don't have to knock on doors and leave flyers in the mailbox and on the doorknobs anymore. No, you don't have to do that. We have more sophisticated technology that helps you do that. But your website is one of those technology. But if it's not being used effectively, you're wasting time and money. And if you have a budget to effectuate your marketing and you're wasting it, you're going to leave this business very soon. You see, this video is about keeping you in the business of selling and listing real estate for the long term. This video is about making you a financially successful real estate agent or broker. So you have to do those things that are necessary for you to become successful. Your website is a very big part of that, but only and only if it's doing what it is supposed to do effectively. So take a look at your website. Go, spend the night tonight and take a look at your business card, your referral source, and your website and see what it is telling you. See if it's doing any of the things I've just discussed. And if it isn't, those are easy fix. We can change them. Changing the homepage on your website is not difficult and not expensive. And it can make a huge difference in the rate of people joining you, the rate of referrals, the rate of people calling you, the rate of people listing and asking you to find them a home they want to buy. So, email marketing is the next tool in your toolbox. How are you using it? Are you sending out emails on a regular basis? Or do you do it only when you have a new listing? Or it's just that time that you need to drum up some new business? How are you using your email? Are you using it effectively? You're sending them out, but what are you getting back? Are people opening your email? Or are they just skipping over it because it's not interesting to them? It's not attending to take care of a need that they have. So let's look about your email. Let's look what is happening there. The first rule of an effective email is to get the receiver to answer it. The person you're sending it to have to open your email. If they don't open your email, you've just wasted your money. The way that you get someone to open the email is not about you or about your new listing. It's about a problem that they have and which you're offering the solution. So you have to headline your email, your main topic in your email has to say something that tells them something about a solution to the problem that they have. Interest rates are going up. That will cost you to spend more money monthly. It will cost you to have to work longer to be able to afford the same house, or it may cause you to have to buy a smaller, less expensive house. Now that's of interest. Yes, I don't want to work longer. I want to spend more time with my family. I don't want a less expensive house. I want to buy the house I want. And if the rates are changing, I need to know that. That's information I can use. Good information saves me time, saves me money. Who doesn't want to do that? You as the agent can do that. Email marketing can be very effective, but it has to be focused, well thought out, and consistent. This video is about consistent marketing. And if you do it once in a while, that's not being consistent. If you do it only when business is bad, I don't consider that consistent. It has to be laid out. And if you use MailChimp or Constant Contact or any of those autoresponders, you can set up a year's worth of email at one time. Yes, you'll have to spend a little time to write them, but that's an investment. That's an investment that you need to make that will pay you dividend. You need to track the results that you're getting from your email. Again, SurveyMonkey can do that for you. They can tell you who's opening your email. You get feedback. They'll answer your survey. You should use it. You should use it. You should use it. It's free. So let's look at your email marketing. What have you done in the last 6 months? How has it turned out? Has it been effective? Do you need to change it? Do you need to tweak it? Do you need to change the system that you're using? Today, marketing is all about technology. Email is one of those kind of technology. Yet you need to be very efficient in using and very proficient with the tools. Because if you're not, you're going to be wasting your time. When I was in the business, we didn't have email. We didn't even have cell phone back in the days. Very few agents had cell phone. Most of us had pagers. As I said before, or said in one of my other correspondence with you, I hated pagers. In those days, I only thought 2 people should carry pagers, or did carry pagers. Doctors and physicians, because they had no cell phone, they got paged, they go to a telephone, they return the call. And drug dealers, who needed to know how to communicate with their people. And since I was not a doctor nor a dealer, I didn't like it. And then I'm short and small in stature, so it just didn't fit me well. I didn't use it much. Today, you have cell phone. When was the last time you actually speak to somebody? You're texting, you're Skyping, you're emailing. Those are the tools of today. Those are the tools you have to learn to use effectively, because your buyer and your sellers, they're using them. They're using them very effectively. So you have this toolbox of marketing tools. You may or may not be using them as effectively as you should, but I'm telling you, if you start today reviewing what you are doing, make those slight corrections, you will see a distinct difference, a good uptick in your business that translate into more money, a better lifestyle, and enough money for you to put away for some time in the future. Now, I'm going to ask you a favor. We've talked about the tools in your toolbox. We've talked about being in your own business. We've talked about all those things. I want you to go below this video and make a comment. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I missed, because I'm sure I've missed something. Tell me what you like or didn't like. Tell me how I can improve the next video. Doesn't matter, good, bad, or indifferent. Just say it. And share the video with a friend if you think it's effective, if you think it was worthwhile. Tomorrow or in the next few days, you will be receiving another video. It will be a different title, but it will be the second video in the series. I hope you'll enjoy it. I see you in the next video. Thank you.